a conversation with someone recently. It was a very interesting conversation. So, background. I've not felt very contented with my life, okay? This is not to say that I've been ungrateful. I'm very happy. I'm glad that I have a job. I'm glad that I have somewhere to go to every day. I'm glad that I'm in a position where I can plan towards something and actually earn money for it. I'm glad that that happens. What has made me feel very, very upset is that I wanted so much more from life. I want so much more from life. Not even wanted. I want so much more from life. I want to be successful, and not just in the sense of having money, but I want a situation where I come back home to myself, and I'm talking about in my mind, yeah, and there is peace and calm, where I never wonder, oh, is there something else out there for me? And that happens often these days. That's happened a lot this year. This 2025 has changed me so much. When I see people say that life meets you at the level of your audacity, I understand now, because I sincerely feel like I haven't been audacious enough. And what makes it more interesting is I'm not comparing myself to anybody. I'm comparing myself to the person that I've always wanted to be. But it has changed, because I wanted to be in the media. I wanted to be an on-air personality. I wanted to be all of those things. And I've realized that I just want to be a person that I like. A person that I'm comfortable with being with, a person that when I sit down with myself, I will say, oh yeah, we did this and we did this right, and that's great. And when I go to bed, I never have to worry about whether I'm meeting my goals or not. I want to come home to myself in my mind and be absolutely happy with not disappointing myself. So every time I think that maybe I've disappointed myself, I think that maybe I haven't done enough yet, maybe, and what I try to fight is the mediocrity that then comes with that. Do you get it? Because it's so easy to say, oh, just be grateful for your life. You don't know what you have. I do know what I have, which is the reason why I know that there's so much more. There's so much more to look forward to. There's so much more to want. So I think a wrong thing I've been doing, and I'll admit that, is that I've been crashing out. Not publicly, but, you know, I talk about it on WhatsApp. I love to write, so I write about it. I say things like, this cannot be my life. And I think it's made a few people think that I'm an ungrateful person. And I want to change that. So, first of all, I've blocked them from seeing my WhatsApp status, okay? So that if I sleep, I don't feel the need to explain myself. Secondly, I've set up reminders on my phone to remind me never to complain about my current circumstances. But that doesn't mean that I just want to sit still. I am putting in the work, applying, starting to send out cold emails, you know, pushing to be somebody that I will not feel disappointed by. And I like to imagine myself as this successful version of me. What would that be? I would be calm. Which is a weird way to start, but I would be calm. I would have so much peace. When I go to bed at night, there won't be any clutter in my mind. I will not feel the need to declutter, because everything will be properly arranged. My career would be where it's supposed to be. My relationships will be where they're supposed to be, or rather they would be growing at a rate that I am comfortable with. And I won't feel the need to worry about, oh, has this been done? Should I have done this? Should I have done that? My finances, oh my goodness. I would have investments, savings, all of that. I would have properties. You get it? So, although not that I think about it, I would probably be thinking about how to manage all of that. But then that's a better way to live, right? As opposed to thinking about how to get them. Yeah. I think that the successful version of me would be one that has a mind without clutter. A mind where things exist, but I'm comfortable with sitting down there because everything has been arranged. Everything is where it's meant to be. Everything is properly done. Yes, that's it. So that's what I'm working towards, okay? Getting a career that that when I go to bed at night, I don't wonder if there's something else. Putting my finances in such a situation, or rather getting money and putting my finances in such a situation that I never have to worry about whether something would take me by surprise or anything. Yeah, that's it. The successful version of me is one without mental clutter. And I can't wait for that. Okay.